of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the man we all love to call Rigathi. Let us put our hands together for Rigathi. Karibu sana, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. The Cabinet Secretary, Youth Affairs, Arts, the Honorable and Sports, the Honorable Ababu Namwamba, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Sports, Peter Tum, our CS for Roads and Transport, Kipchumba Murkomen, the CEO, World Rally Championship, Safari Rally Limited, Phineas Kimathi, the Chairman, World Rally Championship, Safari Rally Local Organizing Committee, Carl Trudeau, representatives of the International Automobile Federation, representatives of the World Rally Championship, the Managing Director of World Rally Championship promoter, John Asiebel, the former MD of World Rally Championship promoter, Oliver, Safari Rally drivers, Safari Rally enthusiasts, and the good people of this country at the height of the Mau Mau rebellion against the British in 1952. The state of emergency was declared in Kenya. In that tense moment of the home stretch decade to our freedom, something very exciting happened. The Safari Rally was born in 1953, and 10 years later, our freedom heroes delivered our freedom. While our parents did not have the luxury of enjoying the thrilling speed and terrain after independence, Safari Rally is one of the reasons that some of us became motorsport enthusiasts and top fans. Today, we celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Safari Rally, which started off as the Coronation Rally in 1953 to mark the rise to the throne of Queen Elizabeth II. On behalf of His Excellency President William RUTO, I welcome you to Kenya, the home one of the world's fastest, toughest but electrifying sport for the finest masters of the wheel. This competition has been held annually and from 1973 as part of the World Rally Championship until the year 2002 when it was dropped from the global circuit owing to several challenges. Rally enthusiasts in our country and the world missed Kenya's special roar and the vroom of the cars and the pomp with nostalgia. However, in 2021, the Safari Rally was reinstated into the World Rally Championship after the government's guarantee. Last year, the Safari Rally signed a deal with WRC promoter to keep our event in the World Rally Championship until at least the year 2026. We are committed to keeping it on the calendar for eternity. That is why today, the government remains the principal sponsor of WRC Safari Rally, which we celebrate as a rich Kenyan heritage. This year, our administration has voted a considerable sum as principal sponsor of the 2024 WRC Safari Rally. A few days ago, we hosted legends of the Safari Rally to dinner to appreciate their contribution to the success of this heritage. Financial and technical support for the event to remain the toughest and the most exciting round of the World Rally Championship. The WRC Safari Rally continues to be an important marketer of Kenyans' various tourist and cultural attractions. This is contributing immensely to about 6 billion pumped into the Kenyan economy annually through the rally's ecosystems. The Safari Rally provides a perfect mix of tough terrain for drivers who must display their highest level of skills to maneuver various challenging spots. This year's edition is special as it features a high number of women drivers, including those sponsored by the government under the Talanta Hela initiative. I would like to particularly single out Tinashe Gatimo, the youngest in this safari rally, who received her driving license recently on turning the age of 18 years. It is more amazing that she is navigated by her mother, Caroline Gatimo. We celebrate this diversity as more of our women raise the Kenyan flag high in this challenging yet exciting male-dominated sport. We are equally excited to see our young drivers competing under the FIA Rally Star program, namely Hamza Anwal, Makri Kimathi, and Jeremiah Wahome. These represent a strong foundation for the sport in Kenya for posterity. We welcome the drivers and crew from over 20 nations, led by the current world champion, young Kalle Rovaniemi of Finland, whose father, Harry Rovaniemi, also competed in our prestigious rally. We extend our appreciation to the partners, most significantly KCB Kenya, Safaricom, Kenya Airways, Toyota Kenya, for coming on board to supplement our funding. In conclusion, the government joins the FIA in spreading the message of road safety and encouraging our road users to stay vigilant and obey traffic rules even as they follow the high adrenaline action for the next few days. And finally, I invite all of you to enjoy our tourism and the great hospitality of the Kenyan people. Asanteni sana na mujienjoy. Sasa hiyo ilikuwa ni hotuba ya naibu wa rais. Wacha niingie kidogo kama Rigathi. The safari rally is as old as I am. I remember with a lot of nostalgia those days in the villages where we were bored. There was nothing ever exciting in the village. We were struggling to get food to eat, struggling to buy clothes, struggling to raise school fees. There was nothing really ever exciting in our lives back in the village. But one event over Easter weekend in April or late March, every year, the safari rally would light our hearts and there would be total excitement in the village. And all of us will look forward to that one weekend in a year. And we would wait and discuss the drivers, discuss the cars, and our whole year as young boys and girls would revolve around that event and would wait. And when it came, we would wake up at 2 a.m., run away from home, and go and wait for the cars. And we would talk about it for the rest of the year until the following year. It was also an exciting moment for us as young boys. You know, in the village, there are people who are bit endowed, the teachers who had a salary, the local forester,